Warning, this video is mostly satirical. Maybe? I actually don't even really know. Every morning that I wake up, I am greeted to a litany of various messages and emails. Sometimes I get such kind and thoughtful messages as, I hate you, your content sucks, you're an idiot, you should cease to exist. And I sincerely appreciate all the kind thoughts and messages from you guys, but sometimes, video game companies reach out to me. Sometimes they're offering me a game code to check out a game. Sometimes they want to talk business. Or in the case of Nintendo, sometimes they want to say, hey, it's our legal department. We're taking down your video for copyright stuff. You might remember my situation with Metroid Dread and Nintendo, so I feel like Nintendo probably doesn't like me too much, and that's okay. Not everyone has to like me, because most companies probably don't like me. But late last night, I got a very interesting email that allegedly is from Nintendo of Japan's anti-piracy department. And there are some very, very interesting things said here, so I want to share this with you guys. Now, this email was sent to both Spawnwave, myself, and Russ from Retro Game Core. And I know what you're saying, why are you even talking about this? Well, this says Nintendo Japan legal anti-piracy enforcement. And if you look at the email address, it is nintendo.co.jp. And if you know anything, you type in nintendo.co.jp and it brings you to Nintendo's Japanese website. So whether or not this is a legitimate email or a spoof email account, like, they did a good job with getting the name of it right. They did a good job of making something seem reasonable. So I figured I would share this email with you. Greetings to whoever this may concern. We are sometimes sick and tired of people like you, that being Spawnwave, RGT85, that being me, Retro Game Cores, that being Russ from Retro Game Cores, etc., talking about Nintendo Switch emulation removals caused by some of the people of our company. We might take action towards your social media profiles and or websites if you continue to report some of our brutal actions towards placing some of our fellow fans, communities, customers, clients, employees, partners in heavy danger for no reason. Now, I know you're reading this and you're like, well, that's a really strange way to start off an email, especially if you are a video game company. And 99% of me agrees with you on that. But there is that 1% that makes me, kind of think in the back of my mind, well, Nintendo kind of is a vicious company when it comes to fan takedowns, emulation, any sort of things of that nature. They definitely can overstep their bounds with some of their, copyright claim policies. And so that 1% sticks out in my mind quite a bit. We regret some rogue members of our teams taking down most Nintendo Switch emulation projects and viewing them as insults, even though Nintendo Software Technology, NST, based in USA, Nintendo Technology Development, NTD, based in USA, Nintendo European Research Development, NERD, based in France, and Nintendo Service Database, NNSD, based in Japan, have been developing official emulation for Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Wii U, Nintendo 3DS, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo NES Classic Edition, Nintendo NFC Classic Edition, Nintendo SNES SFC Classic Edition, etc. Please understand that this applies for other groups across Nintendo's worldwide offices. The please understand is what gets me, because Nintendo themselves literally say please understand. Remember with the please understand, they would do that during Nintendo Directs when the Wii didn't have any games or anything like that. So how am I supposed to sit here and think, like, why would you list out all of these different departments, their acronyms, and then the meaning of the acronym, and then their location of the acronym to where they reside? Like, this is weird, dude. This is weird. And I know 99% of me is like, this is dumb. Why are you even making a video on this? It's because of that 1%. I listen to that 1% probably more than I should, but it's strange to me. If you are able to contact Retro Game Cores, we would like for you to tell them our teams behind these attacks wish to apologize for unlawfully removing 2 of his Nintendo Switch emulation videos from YouTube social media service because the complaints by some of our legal team officers from Nintendo of America had created fabricated evidence of infringement. So you might remember, we talked about this on the channel, Russ from Retro Game Core got hit with, I think, 2 copyright strikes from Nintendo for various emulation device related videos. It wasn't even necessarily like showing how to set things up or anything like that. It was simply showing a device running something that was already pre-built onto it that was emulating Nintendo Switch games. So Russ ended up getting hit with 2 copyright strikes. So Russ, I guess this is the olive branch from Nintendo of Japan, and I am the olive tree, so you must come to me to accept the olive branch from Nintendo of Japan. We strongly advise reporting some of our team's improper conducts by contacting any international government agencies that oversee labor issues, employment issues, etc. right now. So I guess, Russ, you know, we need to contact, I guess, Elon, maybe send Elon a tweet and say, hey, Nintendo took down these videos illegally. Like, I feel like he's probably overseeing that for some reason. Sincerely, unnamed workers of Nintendo Japan legal team anti-piracy enforcement. We also sometimes oversee legal activities by/from other worldwide offices. Location, Kyoto, Japan. So we start this email off saying, hey, pal, we're sick and tired of you, and we're going to take down your social medias if you keep talking about us taking down various things. But then we get into like the apology form. We get into the, you know, sorry that we're doing, like, this is such a weird email. And I think it's because obviously time and effort was put into this. Like, this whole section right here is bizarre. Putting the acronym, putting where they're based is bizarre. The unnamed workers of Nintendo Japan legal team anti-piracy enforcement, who just happen to have an email address, anti-piracy6@nintendo.co/jp. Is this fake? 99% of me thinks it is. That 1%. That 1% is kind of what drives this channel. That 1% is kind of the essence of RGT85. Because what if it's not fake? What if there is some ragtag group of unnamed Nintendo of Japan anti-piracy workforce members that are like, hey, you know what? We're sticking up for these guys. This is my life, people. This is my weird, bizarre life. So, what do you think? Do you think that the ninjas are maybe unmasking and going rogue against Nintendo to alert some content creators? Should I contact my local government agency involving work-related issues? Should I push this forward? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video. A weird one today, but you never know what to expect with me. Give me your thoughts in the comments section down below. And as always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to like, comment, share. Hit the bell as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Hopefully. Later.